the Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase, bringing you some of our best matches from the month of March. Don't forget that you can see every episode of Texas Style Wrestling for free and exclusively at tswplus.com or by downloading the free TSW Plus app for Apple or Android. Starting off our program, we have the team of Bougie Reality, who have been winning tag titles across the state of Texas, making their debut as a tandem here in Texas Style Wrestling. Our correspondent Eliana was able to get a word with Bougie Reality just ahead of their match.
My name is Eliana with TSW, and tonight I have two beautiful young ladies making their debut here tonight at Texas Style Wrestling. So what are your names and what do you guys do?
Well, I am Miss Reality, Madi, Wrenkowski, and this is...
Soy la Buticana, Rache Chanel.
And together, we are
Bougie Reality.
And tonight, we are going to give Killa and Alejandra La Leona the...
Bougiest makeover ever!
Well, I would love to see how you guys wrestle tonight on your first debut here at Texas Style Wrestling.
Miss Queen is here.
Introducing first, La Leona, Alejandra Lion, and her partner, the Submission Savvy, Killa.
I'm just letting you know.
Man alive, Alejandro has returned. Remember last time she was here, she left bodies in her wake.
And she's joined down here in this tag team competition tonight by Killa, who we've seen in TSW of late, and what an impact she's made here thus far.
Just the name alone is already striking fear into our women's division.
We could be looking at a pair of future women's division tag champs right there.
Absolutely.
And their opponents.
And speaking of champs,
is it virtual reality?
Try again, Bob.
Is it altered reality?
Close.
No, it's Bougie Reality.
The Fashion Capital, the team of Rache Chanel and Madi Wrenkowski. They are Bougie Reality.
And the reality is, Bob, is that they are the Mission Pro Women's Tag Team Champions. They have been tearing it up all across the country, bringing that prestigious title and their world-class talent here to TSW.
Miss Reality, Madi Wrenkowski, and the fashionista, Rache Chanel, currently holding those women's championships from Mission Pro, and they're here in TSW.
And you're about to see why. In my opinion, Madi Wrenkowski is one of the best to do it. She's one of the fastest rising stars. Pro Wrestling Illustrated just published their top 150 women's wrestlers, and Madi Wrenkowski has finally made the list with a bullet, Bob.
And amazing talent here, as I can say, is the case pretty much up and down the roster in TSW, but what a great match here of some of the greatest in the Texas wrestling scene right now, really national wrestling scene. And it's so great to see so much talent in that squared circle.
Absolutely, and why not do it with style? Welcome to the new Bougie Reality.
Why not do it with style? Nothing wrong with that, right?
Not at all. And speaking of style, again, we have Madi Wrenkowski about to show you how it's done.
The bell rings, and this one gets underway. Locking it up here in the middle of the ring, and of course, this one is going to be one for the record books here, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action in the ring here at TSW.
Well, they're about to show you again why they're champions. Look at her taking her time. Calm, cool, and collective. And that's saying something because Killa is very intimidating.
Killa, tough. Don't let the pretty face fool you on any of these great ladies in the ring. Look at that. Rache Chanel is having so much fun on the apron over there, dancing and cheering on Madi Wrenkowski, and rocking that. Look at that outfit, man. That leopard skin's working, isn't it?
Well, she likes the spotlight. She wants the attention on her. And I always like it when a tag team puts like two words together, like strike force or well done. They're no chick busters, I'll tell you that. But Bougie Reality are the Mission Pro Women's Tag Team Champions.
Yep, and they are right now in charge here in this match as Rache has what is she going into that bag for? Look.
Well, she wants.
What is this?
She wants to help her with her hair.
Is that a comb?
Yeah, I mean, someone needs to. If Killa Kate can't seem to comb her own hair, they're trying to help her out. Someone needs to do it. That hair's not going to comb itself.
Wow, they took her to the salon.
Well,
so to speak here.
Right. Well, she needed a makeover, and who better to do it?
Wow, Bougie Reality breaking out the hair tools here.
Well, they're about to rearrange her face in order to achieve victory and hold on to those titles.
Busting that chin, and now we're going to get to see the Lion in the ring.
Now, that's a mane that just can't be tamed, Bob.
That's right. And but she's caught, though, in that arm drag, and now the arm is locked up there as both of these ladies have the ease. Oh, good grief, wow.
But look at the quick tags. This is why they're champions. They work like a well-oiled machine together, even using each other.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that splash in the corner there, and the Lion now limping across the ring.
Quick tags, working together, even using each other as a weapon.
A double whip now. Whoa, look at Rache go down. Wait a minute, Killa Kate catches Madi outside the ring, throws her head into the apron there, and now Madi is and she's seeing stars on the floor.
Not sure Chanel got all of that, or that was the desired effect there. You know, you have to really get up early in the morning if you're going to pull that on Alejandra. And again, here, that mane we just talked about, it looks like Chanel's going to try to tame it.
Uh-oh. She got that comb stuck in her hair, and she has just ticked her off.
And that comb can be used as a weapon. That's a very sharp spiked comb there.
Alejandra moves that out of the way, though, and she goes right into stomping a mud hole in Rache on the corner there.
Smart move there. She doesn't want that to get back into the hands of Chanel.
Killa Kate now.
Killa Kate is just mean.
Yep, I believe so. She's got a little bit of payback to get in here in this one for that hairdo they tried to give her out there earlier.
Well, I think that her hair could only be improved upon.
Killa Kate's?
Well, yeah, that's why they were trying to help her out.
I think her hair's just fine.
Well, I mean...
Oh, wow!
You're probably not the biggest expert on fashion, Bob.
I'll give you that.
And look at Killa Kate just delivering a blow, taking out both opponents.
Oh, look at that! Oh, how do you get out of that? Now, the ref does help out a little bit there. In fact, that Killa Kate is not legal to be in the ring.
But she's got Chanel wrapped up like a pretzel.
She does. She has got her. That's exactly right. That wrapped up like a pretzel, but then goes right back into hammering on Rache. Chanel now
and that's got to be the most stylish pretzel I've ever seen.
Oh, yes.
You know, no mustard, no salt.
It's a strawberry pretzel.
Is that a new thing, or?
It is, and they are the fashion benchmark for that. Rache Chanel now is in the corner, and these quick tags you were talking about they pulled off so easily earlier are now being utilized by Madi and Alejandra here.
Absolutely, and Chanel has found herself in some bad real estate being on the opposite side of her partner there and keeping her trapped in the corner so she can't make the tag to Madi Wrenkowski.
Chanel sitting out on that attempt at a suplex there, a double suplex, and now fighting off both ladies. She is going, and there comes Killa Kate. Oh, wow.
Not sure she got the height she wanted there, but Killa Kate is as strong as they come.
That face slammed into the mat. That stylish, well-made-up face of Rache Chanel, and she is seeing birdies right now, little birdies flying in a circle over her head. 1, 2.
Well, what I'm seeing is Madi Wrenkowski starting to lose hope here. She's trying to cheer her on and trying to stay positive, but that might be a tough campaign to maintain.
The Lion, she's fierce. She's going to work now, and Rochelle throws her off the ropes. Wow, back body drop. It turns around, and look at that.
Reaching down deep there to kind of get out of the trouble, but she still doesn't have the great ring awareness to know which corner that she needs to be working towards. which she normally would if she wasn't so stunned, because she is a champion.
This crowd getting behind this great wrestling action here in Texas Style Wrestling. The best in Texas wrestling. You're seeing it right now, right here.
The absolute best. Now it's a race to who can get the tag. Look, and Alejandra gets there first, but here comes Madi Wrenkowski.
Madi, oh, good grief. Madi coming out flying with those chops. Wow.
And she's a house of fire here.
Killa Kate up and down. Look at that.
Look at the running fireman's carry.
Oh, wow. This could be it. 1, 2.
And breaks it up after an atomic drop. Alejandra knew she had to do something because there was no way Killa Kate was kicking out of that. Test of strength here.
Alejandra almost ended up in that front row there, and now she's out on the floor.
Double team from the champions here. Once again, I'm not sure she got it.
Oh, wow. Locked her up, and now the pin. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
And that had to be it.
Here are your ringside pinfall, Bougie reality.
Welcome to the new reality.
It's not altered reality. It's not virtual reality. It's Bougie reality.
Bougie reality is are standing tall in the ring with their hands held high, and still your Mission Pro Women's Tag Team Champions. We might need some help out here for Killa Kate.
Coming up next, Rodney Mack makes a challenge to Tim Storm that will impact the entire future of this company. Texas Style Wrestling will return after this. Texas Style Wrestling TV Tapings are live Saturday, April 15th from the TSW Studios in Addison, Texas. See all of the hard-hitting action while seeing your favorite TSW stars battle it out in the squared circle. Tickets are on sale now at tswplus.com. Texas Style Wrestling is presented by Vato Blanco. Ban the Bland with Cinco Salsa by Vato Blanco. The good stuff naturally. Eddie Dean setting the stage for great customer experiences. And by Back 9 Bar and Grill in Addison, where your TSW friends are. Welcome back to Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. 2 weeks ago, the Red Dog Rodney Mack informed the TSW audience that he would make a special announcement.
Some of you might love it, some of you might not like it at all. But if you tune in next week, I'll let you know exactly what's on my mind.
The following week, during a ringside interview with Tim Storm, Rodney would prove to be a surprise guest that nobody was expecting, and what he had to say would leave the entire building in a stunned silence.
I'm here tonight to make a challenge to you. And that challenge is, if you beat Rodney Mack, I will no longer wrestle here in TSW. What? If I beat you, you will retire from professional wrestling altogether.
Wait.
Tim Storm has never backed down from a challenge in his entire career, and he wasn't about to start now.
You can't come to me and put me in that position as a man and expect me to back down. I can't back down. I love you, man, but I will not back down. You want a match? Okay, you got the match. Let's do it.
And now it has been made official. On next week's episode of Texas Style Wrestling, we will see these two gladiators go to war in the squared circle. Will Rodney Mack be forced to leave the company that he has laid the foundation for? Or will we see the last match of one of Dallas-Fort Worth's most beloved wrestling icons, Tim Storm? Stream it next Saturday exclusively and for free at tswplus.com or by downloading the free TSW Plus app for Apple or Android. Coming up next, one of the Ring of Honor's 6-man tag team championship title holders finds his way to Texas Style Wrestling. Kaun makes his TSW debut when we return. Want to be a pro wrestler? Join the pack! The Dog Pound Pro Wrestling Dojo is the premier wrestling school of South Texas. Located at 9703 Bandera Road in San Antonio, the Dog Pound will give you the training you need to succeed in the world of professional wrestling. Founded by Red Dog Rodney Mack and the Fighting Phenom Jazz, our coaches have over 25 years of experience and have worked for the largest promotions in the world. If you're serious about making your dreams of being a professional wrestler come true, then join the pack.
Kaun is here now being represented by a man we saw come back just a few weeks ago. Nigel Rabbit is in the house, and he's representing the big man.
Unfortunately, we have to deal with this Nigel Rabbit carrying whatever that thing is he shouldn't be allowed to be carrying. Why he would be associating with this person is unbecoming of a champion.
Well, he is one third of the Ring of Honor, tag team champion, 6-man tag team champs. And there he is, Kaun is here.
And the bell is rung here. We're underway here. I was trying to engage Izaiah Zane earlier backstage in a conversation about K-pop. You ever listen to K-pop?
K-pop? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought that was something you eat.
It's not. It's something that you listen to, and it's wonderful. Anyway, because I thought his shirt,
What is this here? Are we already having a conference out here outside the ring? Letting these fans get in their way and get in their head when they really need to be concentrating on that young man in the ring right there.
Well, wherever Nigel Rabbit goes, trouble seems to follow.
Nigel outside the ring here seems to be that they're just toying with Izzy here.
Well, psychological warfare is probably one of the biggest weapons you can use against your opponent. He's the champion. Let him take his time. He'll enter the ring whenever he wants to. But I can't help but feel that it's less confidence and more arrogance now that he has aligned himself with Nigel Rabbit. The champ slowly takes his time entering the ring.
All right, here he is. Kaun is now in the ring, and we should see this one get underway. Here's the two tie-up.
As we do. As I was saying, I thought that Izaiah was wearing a shirt that said ITZY, which happens to be my favorite K-pop group.
Well, he just got slapped upside the head for that. And now push from Kaun. He's not going to take any of that. He's getting right back in his face.
Well, I almost delivered a blow of my own after the horrible things he had to say about K-pop.
That says Izzy. That's a nickname.
I get it now, Bob. But at the time, I was thinking that we could have a kindred talk about.
Oh, I see.
About something you know nothing about.
Well, he and I probably wouldn't connect on that anyway. All right, so Izaiah Zane, Izzy for short, runs right into the shoulder, that massive shoulder of Kaun there. Oh, good grief, that chop. That'll knock the letters right off of that shirt.
And you could have heard that all the way to North Korea.
Is that where K-pop came from?
Well, South Korea.
Oh.
That's why they call it the K is for Korea, you see?
Oh.
So you got J-pop, which is Japan, and K-pop for Korea.
Is American pop A-pop?
It's just pop.
Oh, well, a chop of his own. He returns the favor there. Oh, no. On. And another one. And Izaiah Zane doubled over there on that one. Throws him across the ring there. And Nigel there to taunt him.
And his chest is going to be black and pink. Just like the best K-pop group in the world, Blackpink.
For him not to have anything at all to do with K-pop, you sure have talked about it a lot during this match.
Well, it's synonymous from now on. Great drop kick there. So light on his feet there. All kidding aside here, Izaiah is a formidable opponent here. The champ's got his work cut out for him here as he uses that strength to place him on the top turnbuckle. What's going to happen here?
Well, they hits him with a forearm there, and he goes up there with him now. He's got him on the top. Oh, drops him right across that turnbuckle cover.
In 40 years of watching wrestling, I have never seen that in my entire life.
I haven't either.
That was incredible.
Amazing.
He looks like a champion. He walks like a champion. He is a champion.
On the floor, writhing now, is Izaiah Zane, rethinking his career choices. He's headed back up. Here comes Kaun, though. Kaun is there. He has a hold of the leg. What's he going to do here? Oh, drops it right on that stiff ring apron there. The whole, oh, good grief.
My gosh, that could be career-ending right there.
The area where all the steel and wood joins up right there, and he just dropped him straight down on his back. Hard, goes for the pin of only 2 there. Now he comes back with a couple of forearm shots of his own. You got to think, though, not as much force behind those after what just happened to him.
Yeah, doing his best to fight back here. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, I don't even know what to call that move other than just devastating.
And you see Kaun going to work on that back and staying on that back, because if you take that, you take the strength center of the body away.
Absolutely there. And him able to get to his feet is impressive here. He has suffered 2 major blows to the spine and still managed to pull off a missile drop kick. Didn't quite get all of it, though.
Out of the way, and oh, good grief. He's doing all that he can, and now he's up on the top rope. What's it gonna be? Wow, huge splash there. 1, 2, no, not even 2 on that one.
The champion quickly reminds you of why he's the champ.
Izaiah pulled that one out of somewhere and was able to deliver a devastating splash, but it was good for only a count of 1. Look at the toned physique of Kaun.
Yeah, but giving his opponent a break like that, it might be a bit arrogant. Let's not count Izaiah out just yet.
Into the corner goes Izaiah as Kaun thinks about what to do next, what kind of damage, what kind of destruction can he deliver next to this young man who is, oh, good grief, again, right to that back, this time with the upper arm.
And just staying on the attack there. I think he probably has enough damage inflicted to secure the victory. You know, as a champion, you know, you want to stay healthy, you want to get these quick wins and get on to your next challenger.
Izaiah, did I see Kaun laugh? Got him with 3 forearm shots, and Kaun looked like he laughed at it.
Yeah, that's not a good sign when you're giving it all your best and your opponent is laughing at your best.
Oh, good. Did you see that right across the knee? And now wearing that back down even more. He's got him up. Oh, no. This has got to be it. 1, 2, and that's all.
And, you know, if
Here's your winner by pinfall, Kaun.
And I think the man was knocked out, because why else would he not have grabbed that rope unless he was just lights out?
After the match, our correspondent Ileana was able to get a word with Kaun.
People like Izaiah, people in this business like to chase petty dreams of the fame, the fortune, the Twitter follows. All they care about is what wrestling could possibly bring you. They're in this business for the wrong reasons. I think it's time for a purge. I think it's time to eradicate and get rid of those smart mark assholes who think they can come into this business and call themselves professional wrestlers. That's why I'm here. Kaun has spoken.
Coming up next, 2 former tag team partners now find themselves battling against one another for the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Edgar Garza takes on Pac Ortega next on Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. Texas Style Wrestling TV Tapings are live Saturday, April 15th from the TSW Studios in Addison, Texas. See all of the hard-hitting action while seeing your favorite TSW stars battle it out in the squared circle. Tickets are on sale now at tswplus.com.
How did we get here? In order to properly answer that question, I have to take you back to March of 2019.
2 hermanos, 2 brothers, 2 misfits joined forces to make noise in TSW.
Hey brother, what's your name? Looks at me in the eye and says, my name is Edgar Garza. From that day on, Pac Ortega, Edgar Garza, Pac Ortega.
We went up against some of the best in the world.
We went up some of the best of the very best. From the OMGs,
the Fixers, NWA Tag Team Champions, La Rebelión. We took them to the absolute limit.
We watched each other grow and grow and grow, and we realized we had one common goal: to be the best of the very best.
Not to be one of the best, but to be the absolute best.
And because of that, the cracks started to show, and we were truly exposed for what we really were.
And Pac, I know it eats you inside right now. The fact of the matter is, I am the best. Why? Because I am undisputedly the dog pound heavyweight champion of the world.
So alas, a villain in my own story. But hey, someone's got to fill those shoes.
Vamos a ir a la guerra. We are going to war against each other.
Texas Wolverine Edgar Garza versus the Enigma Pac Ortega.
Dijiste que eres la ley. You said you are the law. Well, Pac Ortega, the Texas Wolverine, wrote the book.
I'm the Pac Ortega. I always win at the end porque yo soy la ley. I am the law. And tonight, Texas Style Wrestling, you gon' hear and new Dog Pound World Heavyweight Champion, the Pac Ortega.
There is a score to settle here, and it goes all the way back to when these young men were kids, and they have come and they've run the roads together. They've been a tag team known as Misfits, and now Pac Ortega, Edgar Garza will be standing on opposite sides of this squared circle.
Talk about a reason to have a problem with each other. Edgar Garza, the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight, has been enjoying the perks of being a champion, and Pac Ortega just being nasty, just terrible about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Pac Ortega, of course, these guys were, of course, one half of Misfits. Pac Ortega, he is making his return here as a single in the men's division, and he wants that title. Of course, is the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt, the Texas Wolverine, Edgar Garza. Of course, a student of the Dog Pound Dojo as well. These two were that great tag team for such a long time that we enjoyed, but the rift that came between these guys, it runs deep.
Look at him. He's a Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
They are already getting in each other's faces here ahead of the announcement
The
from
following
Brittany.
contest scheduled for one fall is for the Dog Pound Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Waynesville, Missouri, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Enigma Pac Ortega. And his opponent from McAllen, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Dog Pound Heavyweight Champion, the Texas Wolverine, Edgar Garza.
Edgar Garza, the current champion. That belt on the line here tonight. You are witnessing a championship match here on Texas Style Wrestling.
Wait now, talking about something new, baby.
What? The belt's on. Of course, you're witnessing a championship match.
Just stating the obvious, Nigel.
Well, thank God we need that.
I'm not put it on eBay.
And that's what's on the line there. Fermin Perez, our senior official. None better to officiate this bout as it gets underway. here in the TSW Plus studio, where you can join us for live professional wrestling. You can be a part of this great crowd yourself. And you do that by getting that TSW Plus app and catch all the updates of when the shows are coming to town and get your tickets there. And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, as we get this thing underway here. And the bell sounds. Nigel Rabbit. I remember seeing these guys when they first emerged out of San Antonio, some of their early matches together as a tag team. Now one the champion, one the challenger. These two on the opposite sides of this ring. Your thoughts on what once was the Misfits?
The Misfits were an exceptional young tag team. It's really sad that Edgar Garza's ego has gotten so swollen that it has expanded to the point where it's damaged what should have been one of the greatest tag teams in the state. And now, look at this. Disrespecting his friend.
No.
Terrible, terrible.
And they lock it up here in the middle of the ring. I have a few objections to some of the things you said there, but let's get right to calling the action here as these guys go straight to the mat and begin wrestling.
You always have objections.
Ortega here on top in the early going in this one here, showing command as he now is, he's in the leg scissors there from Garza. Single leg takedown, he's got him in a pinning here. One, that's all it's good for. Firmer Perez quick to get down there and count that.
Look at that.
One.
Return.
And, whoa. Man, that deep arm drag there. Sitting. Oh, good grief. Did you see that? Pac Ortega got a big mouthful of the canvas there, but right back to his feet.
Pac Ortega is, if nothing else, one of the most durable wrestlers in the business, probably the most durable to come out of Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. I mean, this is the man that I have seen battered and bloodied only to show up hours later other places that he needs to do work. He is almost a machine.
Absolutely, I cannot argue with you there. Pac Ortega has seen, he's left blood in several towns across Texas. Most notably a couple years ago in Dallas, Texas, an injury that worried everyone, but look at him here. He crossed, running straight into his former tag team partner there. Shoulder tackle, knocking him straight to the ground. Again, very tough, both of these guys, though. And look at that.
Oh, one of the problems. Oh, cool. Oh, very high angle running slam. Almost an Oklahoma slam. Yeah. One of the difficulties about wrestling a match like this, Bob, is you know your partner. I mean, you know them.
Yeah, you know them. You know a lot of what they like to do, a lot of what their move sets, their skill sets are. And now we have a pin again, 1, 2, and that's all it's going to be here. And
but not just that. You know their weaknesses. You know where they're most vulnerable. You know their foibles.
Every bit of it, and even foibles. I'm going to get that one up, but. Ortega, yeah, he's making his way around the outside of the ring now, trying to, I guess, get up the gumption to get back in the ring. He's getting a little bit of rest here.
What do you mean gumption? This is smart. This is smart on the part of Pac Ortega. What's dumb is Edgar Garza going after him. This is not a bright move. Oh, caught him. Oh! Whoa.
Unbelievable.
You know why this isn't a smart move on Edgar Garza's part? Because champion's advantage. The champion could have stayed. He could have gotten that count out win. Heck,
yes.
he could get a win right now. All he needs to do is stay outside. Even if it's a loss, a count out loss, guess what happens? Guess who goes home with the belt?
That would still be Garza.
That's right. Pac Ortega has got to beat Garza. Garza doesn't have to beat Pac Ortega.
That's exactly right, but here he is. He's in that predicament now as he did decide to go out there after Ortega, and he is paying for it in a grand way.
Look at this. Is there a finer craftsmanship in the ring than what you see from Pac Ortega? Look at this.
Gets a pin there, very close to a 2. Guess it was a 2.
Referee said it was. When did you become the referee? That explains the stripes on your shirt.
It does, I guess. I guess let's get back to the match here. And Ortega now slamming Garza into that turnbuckle cover, follows him in. Wow. This is an all-out assault now from Ortega, who is handily in charge of this one here. And Garza now laying on the side of the mat with the wind knocked out of him. And Ortega goes for the pin here. Wise move there. That's probably, no, it's again only 2.
We fighting for a belt, ref. I need you to really keep up with it now.
Look at Ortega, very smart on the part of Ortega, doing everything he can to wear down, to slow down, to diminish Edgar Garza. He is tasting championship gold. He is tasting the ability to represent not only Dog Pound Championship Wrestling, but his own school where he grew. And this is a moment for Ortega. Oh, look at that.
We were about to see what I thought would be some impressive offense by Garza, but no.
No, we saw impressive offense by Ortega.
That's exactly what happened. He turned it right around, and that was leaving himself vulnerable with a little bit of showmanship against the ropes there, and Ortega was ready. And that's like you were talking about earlier, Nigel Rabbit, knowing your opponent, because these guys know each other so well. He must have known he was going for that and was ready for him.
And that's the difference between flash and substance. Oh, God.
Right back to that midsection again. He's going to stay on that now.
Absolutely. This is where the smart work begins.
Oh, wow. Garza just draped across that rope as it's cutting right through the midsection there, and he's just hanging there. What's going to happen here?
Oh, good God. Knee right across the back of the head.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, and wait, no, he's going in 2. We were so close to having a new champion there, Nigel Rabbit.
We absolutely were, and you know, it just goes to show the strength and durability of Edgar Garza. But I mean, when you're facing and been partnered with one of the most durable athletes in a company, that just raises your own level just by the simple fact that you work together, you have to endure together.
And here they go, right back in. Garza gives him a chop there for his trouble, but he's met with that knee lift right to the midsection there. Abdominal stretch. And adding a little extra leverage there.
Very smart on the part of Ortega, continuing the assault on that midsection, continuing to wear down Edgar Garza. Every moment, excruciating agony. Oh, I can't believe he broke free.
He used his elbow, I don't know if you saw that, he used his elbow into the thigh of Ortega, ran that elbow in there a couple of times, I guess frogged that muscle, and he got out. Here comes Ortega again for a third time. Nobody home. Garza ready on the chop. Good grief. Oh, wow. Look at that. Here we go again. 2. What's it going to be going up? Look at body slam now. Garza is fired up. Off the rope. Big splash there. 1, 2, and just barely. So close. Frustration on the face of Garza now as he looks for this crowd to get behind him here. The champion worn down, but he's doing a number on Pac Ortega.
Ortega. Look at this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Did you see that?
Furman Perez in the way. Oh, no, again.
Edgar Garza,
Perez, no.
Edgar Garza attacked the referee, and then he did. You saw it. He attacked the referee.
No, low blow there. Low blow.
Goodness, Pac Ortega leveled that playing field.
And now he is on top, trying to get the count of 3 after that low blow. 1, 2, and no. Oh! I was holding my breath there. I thought that was gonna be it. I thought Ortega had that championship, but no. Garza found it within himself to kick out just at the last moment, and I think it only has to be because the ref was so tired and hurt, and he gets the pin again. 3, and that's it. He keeps the championship.
Here's your winner by pinfall, and still Dog Pound Heavyweight Champion, Edgar Garza.
I can't believe it. That's a miscarriage of justice. The referee needs to disqualify Edgar Garza and give the title to Pac Ortega just because of the fact he assaulted him.
An emotional win there, and he retains the belt. One Edgar Garza, your Dog Pound Championship heavyweight champion. He is still the champ.
Coming up next, Ivan Warsaw has been running amok here at TSW. Is there anyone to possibly stand in his way? Texas Style Wrestling will be back after these messages. Texas Style Wrestling is hard-hitting, in-your-face, real professional wrestling filmed right here in Addison, Texas. The TSW Studios provides a one-of-a-kind wrestling experience where fans can see all the action live while getting up close and personal with some of their favorite TSW stars. Download the free TSW Plus app to watch every episode of Texas Style Wrestling, read talent bios, and buy tickets to our next event, all from the convenience of your Apple or Android device. Follow us on social media and stay up to date with everything happening at Texas Style Wrestling. Texas Style Wrestling is your home for pulse-pounding, edge-of-your-seat action for fans of all ages. For the honor, for the legacy, for the tradition, for wrestling fans in the Lone Star State and fans from around the world, this is Texas Style Wrestling. Welcome back to Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. Ivan Warsaw has proven himself to be the most disruptive presence in the TSW locker room, and he would make his presence known earlier this month when he would hijack the show and declare this company as Texas Style Warsaw.
I am the hammer! I am the gatekeeper! I am Ivan Warsaw! And I'm in control now.
After his victory against Leroy Brown, Bam Bam Malone would take issue with Warsaw's antics during a ringside interview.
This is Texas Style Wrestling. What a disrespect to the company that I love, and I promise you, Brittany, that's not going to fly.
And Bam Bam would back up what he said in that interview as he would come out to the aid of Carlos Diaz, who was being viciously attacked by Warsaw.
Here comes Bam Bam! Here comes Bam Bam!
TSW stands for Texas Style Warsaw.
There he goes again.
You're in my ring? Get out!
Now it would appear that Ivan Warsaw has his sights set on Bam Bam Malone. What psychological mind games does Warsaw have in store? And will Bam Bam regret his decision to stand up for the locker room? Find out over the upcoming episodes of Texas Style Wrestling, streaming for free exclusively at tswplus.com or on the TSW Plus app for Apple or Android. Coming up next, the Don Father Lou Gotti makes his debut here in TSW as he takes on a former student of his in the form of Eddie Martinez. It's coming up next on Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. Texas Style Wrestling TV Tapings are live Saturday, April 15th from the TSW Plus Studios in Addison, Texas. See all of the hard-hitting action while seeing your favorite TSW stars battle it out in the squared circle. Tickets are on sale now at tswplus.com.
It's the one and only Soda Pop Super Fly Hendrix, and you're watching Texas Style Wrestling on the TSW Plus app.
Welcome back to Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. Lou Gotti has established himself as not only being one of the best wrestlers in the state of Texas, but one of the best trainers as well. Both of these skill sets would be on full display as he would take on his former student, the power glider Eddie Martinez.
From Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 165 pounds, the power glider, Eddie Martinez!
Eddie Martinez making his debut here at TSW Texas Style Wrestling.
Love seeing a hometown boy here getting into wrestling, and just up the street here, he comes to TSW to make his debut.
That's right. And what a great thing to be able to do that in your hometown.
Lots of friends and family here for Eddie Martinez, and that might not be such a good thing considering who his opponent is tonight.
Well, we will get to that. Let's let Brittany get to that for us.
From Harlem, New York, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 232
Wrestling as he's facing off against the Power Glider, Eddie Martinez. And Eddie was trained by DFW All-Pro. He's 24 years old and has a bright future, and he's in a main event here in his hometown.
Well, again, Lou Gotti may have, beginnings in Harlem, and he may have spent some time in the Midwest, but you ask any wrestling fan about Lou Gotti, you will tell him about the name he has made for himself in the DFW wrestling scene, but he is yet to prove himself here in Texas Style Wrestling. He's finally come to where the final proof to submit your legacy, TSW.
It's an interesting thing to see, and I don't know that it happens a lot, to see that the main event is two competitors that are making their debut here tonight.
And that's a great point, Bob, and how proud of that, because like I said before, lots of friends, lots of family here in support of both of these competitors, and having these two hometown people make it to the main event, that's a great thing.
Obviously, some of the scouts here at TSW have been keeping their eye on these two for a long time, and quite a history of wrestling action around Texas to see and tape to watch on Lou Gotti. Not so much the case with young Mr. Martinez here, but I'm sure there was plenty to see from all of his training and his work at DFW All-Pro.
Well, absolutely. You saw when Lou came out here, everyone knows who Lou Gotti is. Eddie has something more to prove here to introduce himself, not only to our audience, but those that are watching at home.
And you see the power there of Lou Gotti as he powers out of that hold from Eddie Martinez, who's standing there ready with a fist, and Lou Gotti almost ran right into it.
But you also see the veteran move there. You see that Lou Gotti can stop on a dime. He has been here and done that.
Gotti going in to work on that arm now, and whoa, the way he's got it right there. If he was to have worked that much longer, he could have possibly torn some ligaments there in that elbow of Martinez, but instead he's got him down, pin one. That's all it's good for. And an interesting side note here to point out, and I've just been handed a note to remind me of this fact, which has slipped so far, is that Lou Gotti trained Eddie.
I see. So right now, I wasn't aware of that. I guess I didn't get that note, Brittany. Thank you. As we see here, is it now it's a student versus his mentor. Now that is interesting. I thought these two seemed to know each other pretty well, because I mentioned about Eddie introducing himself to the audience, but he didn't seem like he was introducing himself to Lou, and now we know why.
And that you go back and think back on this match, and there's several things that Lou Gotti was ready for. Did you notice whenever Eddie was there with that punch a little bit earlier, Lou knew to stop? It's almost like he taught him that very move.
Absolutely, and that was something that we did miss, because I was just crediting it to, again, Lou Gotti's great experience. But again, it could have been something that he taught himself, like you said. And by the way, Brittany, I also do know how to read. So if you have a note, I know I can pick up on that as well.
I tell you, that's actually my fault. I will start passing the notes further down.
Yeah, thank you.
Here.
Please, thank you.
As you know, Brittany, the all-knowledgeable, she actually has a promotion of her own, and she is a very knowledgeable person. I mean, you see her do the ring announcing here, but that is probably one of the smartest ladies in wrestling, and she had that information for us, and I apologize for not passing it along to you.
Well, thank you.
That's not her fault.
Not at all. Like I said, she's a fountain of knowledge that I also want to benefit from. So next time, Bob,
I will. I will pass the knowledge along.
Puff, puff, give.
Okay. Not sure what that means. Is that a K-pop thing?
It is.
Okay. All right. We have Lou Gotti here and his former protege, Eddie Martinez, who is out here tonight in this main event, wrestling against his trainer, the Power Glider, Eddie Martinez. Bright future.
But he also has to be proud of him. I mean, this was once his student. I'm sure there's no bad blood here. And I don't know. Let's ask Brittany, is Eddie behind on his training dues or anything like that? Or
that would be a. I wish we had a mic for Brittany right now. I think she could add a lot to this conversation.
Yeah. Can we?
Wow. Might be going to timeout after that one. That's
it looks like he taught him some swagger too there.
Yeah, he did. He's getting fired up here, folks. He's in front of a hometown crowd here, and he's up against his teacher who just got him there with that back elbow. He ran right into that one, and he's up and over now. Lou Gotti comes back around, caught with an arm drag. Here comes Eddie. Arm drag of his own now.
Fast-paced action here.
Gotti out of the way. Eddie up and over. Lou Gotti into that corner buckle.
But have you noticed not a lot of brawling again? This is student, a teacher here, wrestling with respect, showing off their skill sets, which so far has been ample.
Yeah, absolutely. 1, 2, and that's all it's good for. As Eddie gets the pinfall there, gets an attempt at a pinfall. 1, 2 is all it's good for.
So talk to me here. So what do you think it was going to mean to Eddie if he were to be able to pull off a victory here against his trainer?
In front of this crowd, and then Lou Gotti there pulls the ref into the way.
But that's a veteran move right there.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for the punch, do something to get...
Oh, no! That's where the brains come into play.
And that's right. That's where the rubber meets the road right here. All friendship and studentship out the window here. Lou Gotti wants to win.
And with a move like that and the quickness and the speed and the cunning of Lou Gotti, this thing is taking a turn very quickly here. As Gotti now has him over that rope. He's choking him there. The referee counting, but Lou Gotti using every bit of that count.
And I think what Eddie's doing right now is like pleading with some family member in the audience to get the referee to stop this match.
That's Aunt Ida. Eddie's the power glider. She's the power driver.
Oh, I see. Good.
Yeah.
Well, does Aunt Ida have a towel she can just
throw it in?
Toss into the ring?
He would be so angry if she did that.
It seemed like he was requesting it.
Golly, look at that forearm
and
into the back.
If he wasn't before, he might be now.
The sickening thud that made, and you see the face, the agony on the power glider, Eddie Martinez now.
He did.
Oh, God, he just uses that rope to slingshot him back.
He just mouthed the word help to Aunt Ida.
1, 2. And he still finds it in himself to kick out there at a very close 2 count.
I swear I thought I just saw Lou say, that'll teach you to pay late.
You build up these scenarios.
Well, I'm just calling it like I see it here.
I don't know. We don't know anything about his debt to Lou Gotti and his dues at the Wrestling Training Center. Despite what my colleague has to say here, what we do know is that the trainer seems to be very much on top here. Wait a minute. We see him roll him up, and oh, man, he hooked him up and almost had him there. He runs back, runs straight, though, into that. Oh, wow. Hip toss onto the knee there. Pins in 1, 2, and somehow Martinez finds it within himself to kick out again.
But that is where he would be in debt to Lou Gotti, because we're seeing a skill set that is keeping him alive in this match.
Absolutely true. And that he owes to the man who is his former trainer, who is wearing him down, working on that back right now, and, every other part he can get a hold of pretty much.
Well, they've been flying around the ring so much, I'm surprised he's been able to do that.
Say goodbye to your boy.
Gotti's got him here. Wait a minute, did you see that? Martinez hooked the arm and another arm drag, but wait a minute. Gotti catches him back down across that knee again, breaking that back of Martinez. 1, 2, and then I thought that was going to be it.
And Gotti did too. He was counting to 2 and looking right at Aunt Ida to say your boy is lost.
I think Aunt Ida's at the snack bar now.
Oh, okay.
She's already counted him out of this one.
Oh, that's Eunice. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. They're twins. The sound.
They're wearing the same shirt. They both say Texas Style Warsaw.
Yeah.
They're part of the conspiracy.
Yeah, everybody's on board with that now. Gotti now has use the ropes once again.
He gets back to his feet very quickly here, using the ropes to his advantage for a spinning Bulldog DDT combination.
Did you see that? He hit so hard on the head that he was back to his feet and then stumbled back down to the ground.
Shades of Rey Mysterio Jr. there.
But Eddie Martinez not having enough left in the tank to capitalize on that great move.
Both competitors down here now.
This is a moment here where this could be a double count out. We're at 6 now, and we have the men on their feet here, but barely.
Outstanding, because this crowd wants to see a clear winner here. Gotti is digging deep now, forgetting that he was a former student and just out to win this match, to finish this match.
Martinez ducking from Gotti there, comes up, Gotti catches him here. Wow, another combination as he turns it again into an arm drag and now has Gotti in the corner. Martinez, oh wow, lifts the knee right into the face of Gotti. He is stumbling now. This could be the comeback they were all hoping for over in the Aunt Ida section.
Yeah, but it's still anybody's game right here. Here comes Martinez sizing up his former mentor and gives him a stiff kick to the face. Gotti is down on his back looking up at the lights.
Just giving him a little too much time right here as Martinez now hits the ropes, comes up. Big missile drop kick there, sends Gotti right onto his back. Not a good place to be, too. And I thought we were going to see an upset here.
I did too there, and I think that Martinez did as well. Going back to the well, going to try it again.
Martinez up top. Gotti catches him. He catches him. Wow. Look at that. Sort of a suplex slash throw there as Gotti's got him up. Oh, right across that back again. This has got to be it. 2, 3, and the teacher prevails.
Here's your winner by pinfall, Lou Gotti.
Lou Gotti victorious here in our main event. His former student, Eddie Martinez, being schooled right here tonight in front of this capacity crowd at the TSW Plus Studios.
Thank you for watching Texas Style Wrestling Primetime Showcase. Be sure to look for future episodes of Texas Style Wrestling streaming each Saturday exclusively at tswplus.com or on the TSW Plus app. Be sure to follow us on our social media to stay up to date with everything TSW. And go to tswplus.com to get your tickets for our upcoming events. This is your home for real professional wrestling from deep in the heart of Texas. This is Texas Style Wrestling.